Welcome to the February 12th, 2026 Commissioners Meeting of the New York State Public Campaign Finance Board. I'm Barbara Lifton, Chair, and I'm joined by Vice Chair Brian Kolb and Commissioners Keisha Gaskins-Nathan, Henry Berger, Esma Bagnola, Anthony Casal, and Peter Kuczynski. I'd like to go around the room and ask all the current staff to please introduce themselves. Let's start over here.
Thank you, Chairwoman Kristen Zabrowski-Stavisky. I am the Co-Executive Director of the New York State Board of Elections.
Thomas Connolly, Deputy Executive Director of the New York State Board of Elections.
Cheryl Kauser, PCFB.
Aaron Suggs, Counsel, PCFB.
Pedro Orsino, Deputy Director, PCFB.
Brian Connor, Enforcement Counsel, PCFB.
Skylar Conyer-Kinman, Deputy Enforcement Counsel, PCFB.
Mark Sadinger, Deputy Counsel, PCFB.
Jennifer Wilson, Deputy Director, PIO.
Kathleen McGrath, Director of Public Information, State Board of Elections.
Ann Tarpinian, Enforcement Counsel, PCFB.
Danny Bonsangwe, Deputy Counsel, PCFB.
Bob Eccles, Deputy Director, PCFB.
Bill McCann, Counsel, PCFB.
Brett Lovello, Deputy Executive Director.
Raymond Riley, Co-Executive Director, New York State Board of Elections.
Thank you all. We're going to begin our meeting today with an executive session for the purpose of enforcement matters. Is there a motion to go into executive session to discuss enforcement matters?
So move.
Second? Do I have a second? Second. Thank you. All in favor of going into executive session, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Unanimous vote to go into executive session. Thank you. We will now go into executive session for the purpose of enforcement matters, and if there is any action taken, we will come back into public session and make a report. We're coming back into public session. During executive session, the board did not take any action. We will now take up the minutes from December 9th, 2025. I'd like to take them up as a package. Do I have a motion? A second? I have a second. Do I have a second, please?
Second.
Second, thank you, Commissioner Kolb. All in favor, please say aye if you're in favor of this.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed to this motion? None opposed. The vote is unanimous. Thank you very much. I will now turn to our co-directors for unit update. Cheryl Kauser is on.
Good afternoon, Commissioners, and welcome to the February 12th, 2026 meeting of the Public Campaign Finance Board. We have several important updates to share regarding the continued implementation and administration of New York State's Public Matching Funds Program. We will take a few minutes to provide you with an update. For the 2026 program statistics, as of February 12th, there are 316 total committees registered in the 2026 election cycle for the program. There are 6 candidates for the governor, 5 for the comptroller, 4 for the attorney general. All statewide candidates have been certified in the program. There are 2 undeclared candidates in the program. These candidates must declare an office and district as applicable and certify in the program by February 23rd, 2026 in order to participate in the program. The remaining have registered committees for the state legislature. In the state assembly, there are 215 registrations, of which 196 certified. 19 need to certify by February 23rd, 2026. In the Senate, there are 84 registrations, of which 77 are certified. 7 need to certify by February 23rd, 2026. So I've referenced the program certification deadline several times. The deadline is February 23rd, 2026 to certify. To make people aware of this deadline, that's very important to participate in our program, the board has emailed all candidates, treasurers, and authorized users that have not certified. We emailed all compliance committees that are not in the program, notifying of the opportunity to be in the program and of the deadline. We worked with our PIO office, and then they issued social media content on the deadline. And they also sent an email to all the listserv for PCFB. Comparably, in our first cycle at this time, so 2 years ago, and specifically on January 31st, 2024, we had 202 committees registered. This past January 31st in 2026, we had 286 registered, a net more of about 84 committees. And then 2 years ago, by the deadline, we had 333 committees. So we are on pace to meet or exceed that. And then lastly, regarding this very important deadline, all special election committees in 2025 or in 2026, that's 6 committees, were sent an email to the treasurer, candidate, and authorized user so they can reaffirm their certification by February 23rd, 2026. Speaking of special elections, since our last meeting, 4 special elections had been called. Assembly District 37, Assembly District 74, Senate District 47, and Senate District 61. In Senate District 47, we did not have participating candidates in the program. In Senate District 61, we had 2 participating candidates, and to date, we have paid out a total of $507,718.37, and we have 2 payments left. In Assembly District 36, there were 3 participating candidates, with 2 being eligible for a payment. The sum of $195,285.68 was issued to date. There are 2 more payments. All the special election payments left are on February 18th and then March 2nd. And then lastly, in Assembly District 74, 8 committees registered initially. After ballot access, there were 2 candidates, 1 in the program, and no payments were able to be made yet. The executive proposed budget was issued and it fully supports the board's funding request for this year. For a staffing update, the PCFB has the authority to hire 118 full-time personnel. To date, we have hired 89 of the 118. We continue to post and conduct interviews for trainers, auditors, and committee liaisons. In regards to external outreach, currently we are working to implement the 2026 statewide debate requirement. With coordination with the PCFB Council Office and the State Board's PIO unit, the following actions have been taken. We drafted the application, issued a press release announcing the application, published the host application, and all applications are due March 2nd, 2026. Applications will be reviewed and posted for public comment. To date, we received 2. On our website, several updates have been made. Things have been posted, the program calendar, special election calendars, board meeting materials, advisory opinion 2025-01, and then updated regulations. Social media posts and emails have been calendared and are going out about several 2026 deadlines, training opportunities, the requirement to set up direct deposit, and more. For a training update, the training unit sent state legislative candidates, treasurers, and additional points of contacts all the training videos that have codes in them. So if people don't have time to take one of our live trainings, they can take their training, email the auditor the code, and codes are randomly generated, so they are different. For the cycle for 2026, our training unit have provided 32 training sessions in total. And in total for the cycle, we have trained 943 individuals to this point, and this number is reflective of some individuals that attended more than one training session. But to break it down more narrowly, since December 9th, we have had 14 sessions in total, 5 of which were candidate training sessions, and we had 225 registrants, 162 attendees. We had electronic filing software or EFS trainings. We had 2 sessions since December 9th. We had 212 people register and 157 attendees. We had 7 treasurer-specific trainings with 257 registrants and 199 attendees. Currently, we have trainings booked throughout the 2026 primary election. There are 32 more trainings scheduled through the end of June 2026. We are making a push to have everyone train early so they know the requirements, how to raise money, how to file, and to be very successful in this program. I'll turn it back to you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Have any questions of Cheryl before we move on? Thank you very much. Having no old business, we will move to new business. Taking up new business, we have two resolutions that are there on your agenda. I would like to take the resolutions 2026-01 and 2026-02 up as a package. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you, Esma. A second.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of
Aye.
passing these two resolutions?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The vote is unanimous. The motion is passed. Thank you very much. We also have a third resolution today on personnel. I'd like to take that resolution up, 2026-03. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you very much. All in favor?
But I'm sorry, before you vote on this, could you just give us a little background on Brian Keegan? I didn't get a
Yes.
resume or anything, just curious. Do you have any background information?
Yes, we're happy to do that and introduce Brian Keegan, who's sitting here in the room with us today. And I think Kristen is prepared to say a few words about Brian.
Yes, Commissioner, thank you. Yes, Brian is here with us today. He is a public affairs and communications leader. He has more than 20 years of experience guiding outreach, media strategy, and engagement for government agencies, nonprofit organizations, and public policy campaigns. He has led large multidisciplinary teams, and he's directed statewide communications initiatives. He most recently served as Senior Director of Communications at Environmental Advocates New York. Throughout his career, he spent time at the New York State Workers' Compensation Board, the New York State Department of Labor, and the Pew Charitable Trust. He has built coalitions, he's managed campaigns, he's coordinated crisis communication, and he's partnered with executive leadership to advance policy initiatives and strengthen the public trust. So this is a good fit for Brian. We are very happy to be able to welcome him once you approve his position. And I would also take a moment of privilege to say that, Cheryl Kauser will remain in a different role. And this is something that she has chosen to do, which I applaud her for, work-life balance. She has a busy life and her son is in college and her daughter is getting older. But I do have to take a moment to say that she has led this program with her counterparts with skill and steadiness and grace. And I remember coming in 2021 when she was appointed to this. And we both sort of sat there and said, it's overwhelming what needs to happen here. And I think Cheryl has played a major role in creating the infrastructure and the policies and procedures that guide and make this program. So Cheryl, we owe you a debt of gratitude for what you have done. And you did that as director of this program. And when I got here, Cheryl gave me a beautiful vase that had cracked glass to say you broke a glass ceiling. Cheryl, you broke many glass ceilings and you will continue to do so. And we celebrate your accomplishments.
I'm sure we all want to add our thanks to Kristen's for the wonderful job that. And we're also very glad we're not losing her. We'll keep her, the library that is in her head, as they say about people, on this, all the work that's been done on this program and the work that still needs to be done. So thank you, Cheryl. We're glad that you're going to be sticking around as well. And welcome to Brian Keegan. That will do a great job as well for us. So we have had a motion and a second. All in favor of passing this resolution?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Great, another unanimous vote. Thank you all. So the motion passes. Again, welcome, Brian. Thank you. We'll schedule our next meeting at a later date. Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Second, thank you very much. All in favor? Adjourn.
Aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Any opposed? Thank you. Unanimous vote to adjourn the meeting. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.